Okay, I've just heard some terribly sad news. Gilligan's Island actress Dawn Wells, who played Marianne Summers, has died from COVID complications. She was 82 years old. Uh, she was on the show for all 3 years that the show ran, and she acted and in many, many other things, television. Uh, anyway, it's funny when someone like this dies because that show was on for years and years and years. Uh, in the afternoon, when I was a small child, right up until late teenager, it was on. I mean, I grew up in Canberra and here in Australia, and that the show would come on. It wouldn't be running all year necessarily, but it would have seasons. They'd play, for a few months it'd be on, and then you'd say Gilligan's Island would stop and Hogan's Heroes had come on for a few months, and then that'd stop, and in the time slot. Then let's say Hogan's Heroes stopped, then Brady Bunch had come in for a while, and so those characters, those stars, those people, they as a child you see them, they're part of your village. That they're on the TV screen. You're a small child. They're the first faces and voices you know. I mean, even now, if I'm somewhere and it comes on the radio or the television, and you're just walking past one of these voices of a star like Dawn Wells or any of these people, I instantly recognise them like I would any person I grew up with in Canberra, or even my family members. I mean, obviously, you're more, your ear's more inclined to your family members than anybody else. I mean, that's obvious. But second to that, though, your family and extended family and friends and whatever, like these people were, you saw them as big sisters and brothers and whatever. Or at least I did, and I think many people feel that way too. So it's funny. I never met Dawn Wells. I never had a personal experience with Dawn Wells, and I certainly wasn't one of her personal friends or anything. But nonetheless, you are familiar with that person, and so I'm feeling a deep sense of loss with Dawn Wells passing, and because she, yeah, like I say, was a big sister or whatever, in some sense. And now that we've got this world where you're skyping everybody, and you're on Facebook, and really the world is one big neighborhood now. I know what's going on in Venice Beach at the moment. I watch a fellow named German in Venice every day, and he goes for an hour a day or something and edits it down to a video every day in Venice Beach. And I know quite a lot of the people that are regulars on the beach now, and all of that. Like, it's amazing, but back then your window to the world were shows like this, the Gilligan's Island and others. We didn't have this. Back then Dick Tracy had, a watch phone where he could speak to people on a video, or it was in science fiction. But that's all normal to us now, and you can feel close to somebody across the ocean. You can be friends with somebody for a long time over a computer, before meeting them, just talking to them on Skype and whatnot. That's not unusual now. But anyway, yeah. So rest in peace, Dawn Wells, and thank you for that wonderful show that you were involved in. And these things happen. It's the circle of life, as they say. All things will come to an end. Like, but it's still affects me when it happens. Even though I'm not new to family members dying, new to favourite celebrities and actors and whatever dying, but this one has cut fairly deep, like I said, because from such a small age, she was a part of my life, and I loved Gilligan's Island. I absolutely loved that show. I thought it was the funniest thing ever. Yeah. So anyway, over and out.